Alright, here we go. We're back at Sphinx TV. Alright, check it, family. Yeah, we're gonna do this video here on relationships. Right? And this is gonna be with dealing with how people are just horrible when it comes to picking a mate. You get what I'm saying? And me from a man's point of view, I would say women, yes, women are freaking horrible when it comes to choosing a mate. They say the most silliest stuff like, oh, he cute.
And me as a woman, I would say that men does the same thing. They
What?
make the most stupidest mistakes
Okay.
ever. Because the thing is that a man, just by looking at a woman, is like, oh my gosh, she is so hot. Oh, look at her body.
I
Don't
agree.
realize you don't know nothing about this woman.
Good
You
point.
got nothing. No, you just going by the looks. Oh my gosh, she hot. I gotta get that. It's as if it's a competition, or because she is like, oh my goodness, I gotta get her.
Yeah, nah. See, now that's an excellent point because that's why we're doing this video because so many people, you're freaking horrible. Let's take, like I said, let's take a couple. They get together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this man, he gets with. Well, I'm gonna dog the women. Well, I ain't gonna dog the women, but I'm gonna go from a man's point of view. That's how I'm saying.
If we're gonna be talking the negative of both ways.
Okay,
the
both
male
ways. So
and
let's say this
female,
man,
that's-
okay, so
yes.
you're right. Let's be mature about this. So a man gets with a woman, right? Let's say the man allows a woman to move in. But when he first got with her, oh man, she's fine. What do a woman normally say?
Oh, he's so cute.
He cute. See, men don't talk like that.
But
Men,
we have different types of language. Some
You right,
different
you right.
translation. So you know.
That's
it
a
makes
good way to
someone-
put it. You trying to shut me down, but she right.
No, because the thing is that it's nothing wrong by saying, "Oh, he's so cute." Because when I seen you for the first time, and I seen you at the
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant, that's the first thing I thought in my
But that
mind.
ain't the first time you
He's so
seen me.
cute.
You knew me since 6th grade.
Yeah, but when
But,
I
you know, as an
literally
adult.
fell in my eyes towards you, I said, "Wow, he's cute."
He's cute.
He's
I
cute,
said I
but
was
it was not an
cute.
you don't take that as an insult.
Yeah,
You
I
take
just said men don't say that. We say, oh, she fine. Or yo, she nice, she bad. Stuff like we don't say cute. Women be with that cute stuff. But my point is, let's say a man get with a woman, right? And then he go, she moves in with him. When he got with her, he'd be like, yo, she fine, she bad, whatever, right? Yeah, remember, when you first get with somebody, they put their best foot forth in the beginning. It ain't till later you find out who they really are, and that's your mistake. Because before even getting with that person, you're supposed to be a zealot. Now, as always, you know I love to give y'all a word of the day. That's going to be the word of the day. Zealot. You know what zealot mean?
Given the tragic.
No.
Is that what it is?
I thought you remembered.
No.
Someone that don't take no nonsense.
Take no nonsense.
But if you look up the actual word for it, it means fanatic, extremist. You know, someone that's uncompromising with their ideals. And their ideals may be political, religion, but in this case, dealing with a relationship. Normally, that's how you should be looking for a mate. You should be a zealot where you go, look, I'm not going to tolerate this nonsense. I don't care how cute you are. How are you with your bills and your credit and your finances? That's what you're supposed to be doing. And from a guy point of view too, you know, I don't care how fine you are. How are you with your brother, your uncle, your father? Do you have kids? That's what you're supposed to be doing, a background check on them. But anyway, the point that I was getting ready to make, let's say a guy get with a woman, right? Because he thinks she's so fine, she bad, right? And it's always good in the beginning. But now, months down the line, guess what? The rent, the mortgage is due. The mortgage is $1,800, let's say. $1,800, and guess what? He says to his woman, hey, babe, we gotta pay this rent, yo, you know, I need your half. And she talking about, remember, rent is, or mortgage, let's go with mortgage, I like saying mortgage. Mortgage $1,800, and then she'll say something like, oh, I got $30. $30. Did you not hear what I said? I said the mortgage is $1,800, and that's cheap. And she said she only got $30. See the dude, you looking at her upset now. You starting to look at her like, yo, what the heck am I doing with you? Nah, you was not a zealot when you got with her, and you should have been a zealot. Remember, it means uncompromising with your ideals, such as religion, political, but in this case, relationships. Meaning you should have been uncompromising. Yeah, she fine, she bad, but it got to be more than that. If that's all you going on, then you a weak dude.
Because that's the thing is that as females and males, they're so quick to jump in a situation because you're going by the looks, and instead of just sitting back and say, you know what, let me really get to know someone.
Yeah.
Really get to really know, to making sure that she is part or he is part of my life the way I expected. Don't just jump the gun so quick and then you realize like, damn, I effed up. Oh, now you dogging that person. No, you need to hate you. You need to really look at yourself.
I remember you saying something about the internet, because we were saying, why is a lot of relationships in this day and age now? Why a lot of relationships fail and go horribly wrong?
Yeah, the thing is that we always talking about, oh, we need a good man, we need a good woman, but through the internet, we always focus on what is the image, and then we feel stupid in the long run because it's like we just went by the look.
Great point, because you're right. Now, me and my daughter did a great video on that, and it's called that social media relationships. That's the title of the video. Trust me and my youngest daughter, social media relationships. And we talked about that, how in this day and age, yes, you know why a lot of relationships fail? When you got a girlfriend who's always on the internet, she gotta show cleavage, she gotta be showing butt pictures, she gotta be showing. Do you know nowadays you got girls on the internet where they have the camera positioned towards their lower part, their their vagina, and they have tight clothes on, and this is what they do, looking for attention. But see, when if you got a female that is posting stuff like that, let me tell you something. She's not posting that for you, meaning the dude. She's not posting that for you. She posting that for other people to get attention from. And if she get the right attention she looking for, trust me, she out. That's not your woman. That's the woman. She food for the streets.
Yeah, and I do gotta say, young heads gotta be very careful to how you put yourself out there, because you're putting a mark. You're allowing something to happen in your life. You have to be very careful and be very wise. Don't sell yourself just because everything is about the looks.
Yeah, because guess what? When them bills is due, you're going to be like, all right, I'm over the fact that you cute, a girl's point of view. Because women kill me with that dumb job. I got with him because he cute. That's stupid.
But
when you get over the cute, when the bills need to be done, cute's not going to pay the bill. When you get over the fact that she fine, she bad, that's not going to pay the bills.
But see, even this, we're speaking mostly about the young heads in these types of days, because they talking about, oh, I really want to meet somebody, a real man and a real woman. But as long as you're through this internet and all that, you're not gonna find it, because it's not. You're
Most
not
people
really
on the internet are phony.
Yes, but
you can't just say only young
that's
heads.
That's what I was gonna lead to. You got even older folks that I would think that they would have their head on their shoulders through experience.
I'm gonna give you one right off the top.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lewis.
Yes.
Look at her. She always trying to talk like she got so much experience and knowledge, which I'm sure she do. But what happened to her? She wound up getting with some fool who scammed her out of $300,000 or more. Why? Because she will never admit the reason he got her, because she wanted to be played. She wanted a guy who got game, but she won't admit it. Because why didn't you get with the guy up the street from you? The guy at the gym. The other guy at your church or whatever. No, you got with a guy who ran game on you. Why? Because y'all women will never admit. You want somebody, the cat and mouse thing. You know, that's another video we did. Does the thug hit it right better? That's what it's called. Does the thug hit it better? And what I was talking about in that is, y'all like that Tom and Jerry cat and mouse stuff. Y'all won't admit it, but that's how Jennifer Lewis. Remember, she's older. She always talk like she got so much experience. So how you let this guy play you? Because you like the cat and mouse nonsense. And then when you got played, now you want to tell the whole world how he did me wrong. No, you didn't get the other dudes a chance that they was coming at you correct. You wanted somebody that played games.
Yeah, and that I would say, shame on those people, the older people, because they know exactly
Through experience, they should know better.
They should know better. So how about this? I've seen a lot of older cats, a lot of older men who get with a young girl. What do you expect? What are you gonna expect with a young girl, with a young female?
Nothing but physical.
You're not exactly. That's all. Now, when that young girl actually starts taking all your money, drawing you can't be mad at her, because she knows exactly. You're the fool.
I agree.
And you got also females like that.
Yeah.
They older, but they rather go and get a younger man.
Now,
so that's a fool.
Now, the other thing that I really can't hate when I hear women say these dumb words. Oh, what, he cute. You got with him because he cute? From your point of view. It's like, that's the most dumbest thing. If that's the only reason you with this guy, then, like I said, the guy's a damn fool. Then the woman, you a damn fool. If that's the only reason you got with him because he cute. Remember we was watching, just like Judge Judy. Remember the other judge show we like, Judge Faith. Remember we was watching that episode. It was an episode we was watching where the plaintiff, she was a female, she was taking her ex-boyfriend to court because he owed her all this money, this and that, right? So as she explained the whole case, Judge Faith said to the young girl, the plaintiff, she said, well, how did you and the defendant, y'all was in a relationship, right? She said, yes. Judge Faith said, well, how did y'all wind up getting together in the first place?
She was 22.
She's
and
22.
He was 24.
Look at the dumb words she said. Well, I had seen him in the club and I thought he was cute. You see? See, right away with the dumb. So, and I love how Judge Faith got on her butt. She said, so that's all it took. That's all it took was that he was cute. You didn't bother to check and find out anything about it, just that he cute. Guess what? The dude wound up having 4 kids by 3 different women, bad credit, no money in the bank, borrowing and stealing money from you, wreck your car, all kind of nonsense, baby mama drama, all kind of stuff. But guess what? But he cute.
But she knew about it too, right?
That's what she claimed. That's what she claimed. But that's the most dumbest reason.
But because he was cute, she still swallowed the well, whatever his past was and all that, and still stood with him. Now,
But then look like Judge Faye said. But look where we are today. Now you're taking him to court and you can't stand him. Yeah, but see, that's just, if that's all it took for you to say he cute or to say she fine, then you're a fool, and you're gonna learn the hard way. When them bills need to be paid, or next you know he's suing you or wrecking your stuff, or she wrecking your stuff, then you're gonna say, man, what was I thinking? You wasn't thinking. That's what you need to be, as I said, a zealot, someone that don't take the nonsense. You are very uncompromising in your ideals for political reasons, religion reasons, or in this case, relationship reasons, where you're saying, no, I'm not gonna tolerate that. Yo, you ain't got this together? No, then no. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how fine you are. Other stuff gotta add up.
but see, that's now that you're saying that, this is what comes to my mind. This is no different than when a person goes for an interview, a job to the interview. They literally, you're not going to go in walking with your flashy clothes, looking with your nice makeup,
that.
the man being all in shape and all that. No, they're going to sit with you, and they're first of all, they're going to ask for your resume, right? And then on top of that, they're going to ask you questions, and they're going to ask you maybe about a good 10, 15 questions, and at the same time, they're going to realize like,
They're checking you out.
what? We'll get back at you.
Yep.
I'm going to get an answer.
I like that's an excellent example.
Yes. And that's how a relationship or anyone
What they
that you're
should be
getting
doing.
that you should be doing.
You should be
You
in
need to get to know a person, because a person says, "Oh, I gave this person 2 weeks and all that." You're not gonna get to know a person in 2 weeks. You're gonna get you gotta get to know a person. Sometimes it takes almost a year.
I love
you
that's a
know-
great analogy, great comparison. A job interview, because you're right. On a job interview, they ask them, they're like, "Hello, what brought you to this job? Do you live close by? Do you have transportation? Do you have a line of communication of getting here? How long was we see on your resume you used to work for such and such company? What made you leave there?" All that, they checking you out. They're very zealot, meaning uncompromising, and you coming here. They like, yo, we gonna cross every T and dot every I. That's what y'all should be doing in a relationship. You should be thoroughly asking questions. We know how you meet somebody at the club or whatever. We know what the club talk is. The most common club talk is, hey, a guy approaching a girl. Oh, wow, you looking fine in that dress. You the most beautiful girl here. A girl saying to the guy, hey, I like the outfit, that suit you got on, or I love your shave, look, your beard, or whatever, right? And then it go on to the next thing, such as, oh, I love this song they playing. And then it go on to the next thing is, do you come here often? See, this is club talk. When you get past all that nonsense, if it goes to the next day or whatever, you should be, like my wife said, that job interview. You should be asking questions equivalent to that job interview, such as the job said, the job said, do you have a car? Because you got to get here. That should be equivalent to, do you live here close? Remember in the club? Do you live here? In the club is, do you come here often? But the job interview is, do you live here? Do you live close by? Can you get here? You know what I'm saying? The job interview question is, oh, we checked on your resume and we see that your last job, you was there for 3 months. Could you tell us what made you leave there? In a relationship. Hey, so are you in a relationship? Or how was your last relationship? You should be asking these questions. Think about it. On the job interview, when a person say, oh, I was at that job for 3 months, they got the resume.
Yeah.
I was at that job for 3 months, and then you asking, let's say in a relationship, You should be asking,
Well,
do you got a job? Do you work? If they-
No, you're not gonna say. Well, that's not.
well, I'm
a
saying
right
down
way
the
of saying
line.
it. Yeah,
Down the line, getting to know them.
yeah.
So now you should be saying
person-
stuff like, do you got a job? Do you work? And guess what? If they say, yeah, I used to work at such and such job. How long you worked there? For 3 months. Oh, so why did you leave that job? Oh man, they was tripping. You know how jokers do. They be like, man, that job was tripping.
No,
okay.
what they would say that if a person is gonna get to know somebody else, they say, so what do you do? What do you do for as far as
What do you do for a living?
try-
What do you do for work? What do you do for money?
living? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more modest.
But back
it's
to my
not.
boy, right? If you ask him, so or her, so yo, your last job, yo, so you say you quit that job, and they say, man, that job was tripping. Okay. How about the job from that? You told me you was in the computers or whatever, right? Or you drive trucks, whatever, right? Yo, so what happened to the job you was before that? And you go, man, that job, man, they was bugging, man. I had to get up out of here. See, these are clear signs. So every job is tripping or bugging, right? No, you the problem. That's when you need to say, nah, I can't be with this guy. Know what that proves to you? He's not stable. Or she's not stable. What you think that person's gonna be in a relationship? Not stable. They go from one person to the next.
Yeah, you know what's really sad? What's really sad and kind of that disgusts me. You got people out there that they know how to really talk. They got this smooth way of talking and make you believe something that it's not. And so you're so quick to believe on that person, you're being a fool. Because you should take time to really say, okay, you're telling me all of this, but now I want to see proof. I want to be able to say, you know, what you're saying, I want to see if you can back that up.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be so quick to jump and say, "Oh my God, he makes me feel." Even when they're making you, when they're giving you compliments, because everybody loves compliments. Whether it's a female or a male, they love compliments. And who doesn't like compliments? But you have to also say, "Okay, he threw me a few flowers and this and that, but I'm gonna sit back and I'm just gonna observe."
I always say
I'm going to observe.
a statement I always say with that compliment stuff. Be wary of compliments, kind gestures, and random gifts, because there's pretty much deception hiding and waiting in the mist. Be mindful when someone's giving you all these compliments and these gifts, random gifts of good nature. You're like, hey, what's up with that? It's good to get a compliment and gifts, yes, but it's something you need to have your guards up to. Like, what's going on? Something's going on.
Yeah, my advice to everyone, whether it's young or an adult, more
With
good to it,
maturity.
is maturity. Is that you really need to be very observant and and don't go through this internet and
Zealot.
go with us. Yes.
Let's see if you
thank
remember. What does zealot mean? Well, put it in your own words.
Tragic? Going
Why do
through
you
the
keep
fight?
saying
I'm
tragic?
sorry.
You just keep making
I'm
up
sorry.
stuff. Just making up stuff. You know only better than that. Someone that's not going to take the nonsense.
That's
Really,
no
you're
way-
going to be
yes, yes, I
uncompromising.
apologize.
Uncompromised. You're like, look, I'm not going to tolerate this nonsense. I'm in the pursuit of my happiness. I'm in the pursuit of a good relationship. And guess what? I'm not going to be tolerating nonsense. I'm going to be a zealot and let you know just how serious I am. I'm not going to be so demanding where I'm going to make you run away, but you got to know how serious I am. And I need you to be serious. I'm going to be a zealot, uncompromising at my pursuit and my ideals in a good relationship. That's how y'all need to be going about relationship, opposed to just saying, oh, he cute. Oh, yo, man, she fine. Okay, you're going to see how fine and cute that person is when them bills is due. When real responsibilities have to be taken care of. We're going to see what that cute and fine is going to do for you. Because in a lot of cases, you're going to see it's going to be horrible. Remember, the number one cause of divorce and breakups is what? Finance. Now, when them finances get tough, you're going to see how cute and fine, how that's going to work for you. It ain't. But good, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the thing is that you need to stop with all this internet. Be able to say to yourself, let me just choose in my own way by being very observant.
Yeah. Hey, so what I was saying in closing, check out that video I said me and my youngest daughter did. We did it a while ago. It's called Social Media Relationships. And we touched on how the social media ruins a lot of relationships. Because this girl, she want to be mad at her man because she noticed, yo, who Tracy? Tracy be liking all your videos. And this guy want to be mad at her because she putting up her workout stuff, and I want to be like, yo, who Tony? I see Tony be liking all your videos. What's up with that? You know, silly stuff. The internet gets you caught up in so much nonsense. And some people, remember, Harvard did a research survey. They did a study of that many years ago where they studied a woman, how the progression of her day was based on how many likes she got when she woke up in the morning. And the more clothes she took off, the more likes she got. And then supposedly, fictitiously, she had a better day based on her likes. So you're really not in a relationship with your guy or your woman. You're more worried about what the fake internet got to say about you.
Exactly.
So be mindful, as my woman said, and as I said, be a zealot, uncompromising in your pursuit for a good relationship. Be a zealot. That's what you have to be. Because you being a zealot gonna make you more wiser, more smarter at your decisions. Don't you get tired of being, man, I had so many bad relationships, man, I had another bad one, another bad. Yeah, you gotta mature at some point. Let them bad relationships, they're experiences. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just say, I'm gonna learn from those and I'm gonna get better.
Exactly.
Remember what your grandmother told you? When you know better, you do better.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything else?
No, I guess that's
All right.
get around.
Okay, okay. Peace.